We staan hier vandaag in Amsterdam. Stan en ik hebben op deze miezige dag Gotham City Impostors gespeeld. Een soort mix tussen Call of Duty, Shadowrun en Team Fortress. Een best wel vermakelijk spelletje, al zeg ik het zelf. Als ik de trailers keek, dacht ik, matig spelletje. Maar naarmate we verder kwamen, moet ik zeggen, ik heb me echt grandioos vermaakt. Uiteraard heb ik dan ook de Games Only en de PU zwaar geasskikt.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hello and welcome to a new episode of Undercover Network TV. We're sitting here with Dayne from Monolith, and we're sitting here with a new game actually, Gotham City Impostors. Can you tell me something short about the game? What's it all about?
Yeah, Gotham City Impostors is a 6-on-6 multiplayer first-person shooter.
Yes.
Set in the Batman universe, which may seem weird, but it's kind of awesome.
Yeah, because my first opinion of the game was that it's a mix between 3 games, in my opinion. Call of Duty, Shadowrun and Team Fortress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because
I like this.
It has the level system of Call of Duty,
Yep.
the total random awesomeness of Shadowrun,
Yep.
and then the team-based tactics from Team Fortress, with all the different classes, the heavies, the lights,
Yep.
etc. Was that the purpose?
I mean, the team, we're a bunch of first-person shooter fanatics. Like everybody, we're playing all the first-person shooters. So yeah, I mean, naturally, we're taking a lot of things that we've seen, you know, and the team made No One Lives Forever. The team made F.E.A.R.
Yeah.
So they have a heritage of making kick-ass first-person shooter games, right? So
Yeah.
they're used to that. You know, everybody plays games, and we were kind of, a lot of the things that we took from the other games we played was like, what do we want that isn't there? And it's like, that's where a lot of the thing that I think makes us a little different is the gadgets, which allow you to approach the map in a very different way, right? You're gliding, you're roller skating, you're invisible, you know, like there's all these different ways to approach the combat. And then the second thing that I think really is distinguishing is, you know, it's weird and lighthearted, and like it's, you know, it's a strange, like crazy people making fucked up weapons in their garage, you know, it's just like, that's a weird thing, like a guy with a cardboard mask on, you know, running around with like a rocket launcher made out of PVC pipes. It's like, that's a strange, you don't see that every day. So we thought that'd be a new, cool approach to take.
And how do you think that Batman and Joker actually respond to the whole city rampaging on each other?
Well, I can't speak for Batman. That seemed to be arrogant of me, but I'd imagine they're, you know, a mix of horror and amusement.
Because the Joker in the movies, he's not very friendly on his disciples.
Yep, exactly.
But another thing, because that's what I was running about when I saw the trailers, when I saw you guys, and when I read about that you actually were part of the F.E.A.R games, is that it's completely different.
Yeah, I mean, it's some of the mechanics are the same, right? Making a good, balanced first-person shooter, you know, a lot of those things they translate really well. Yeah. But I mean, the team also made No One Lives Forever, which is a humorous, gadget-oriented. You know, so it's like it's not a leap. And I mean, the team is full of a bunch of crazy people. They're awesome. I don't know if you've been to the community site. GothamCityImpostors.com.
I've watched all the videos and documentaries, but
so the videos, like, those are people in our office that are, you know, like, they're funny, like, really awesome, talented developers. And so, like, this tone in this game was really a natural fit for the team. Okay, cool.
Then a really interesting part, something that we ask in every interview is, do you play your own game very often?
God, yes.
Yes?
We play this game every day, and I mean, to be honest, you play a game every day, and it's you know, you're seeing it over and over again. This game, more than any game I've ever worked on, is the most enjoyable game. Like we actually, you see people staying late at work, like unnecessarily late, just playing because it's like they're like, I want to try this new combination of things, and there's so many different things you can do. Like one guy is just amazing at using the spring boots and a rocket launcher, and you're just like, I want to figure out a way to kick his ass now. And so you're like experimenting with a glider, experimenting with all the different tools you can use to kind of counter his thing, and it's a blast. It's really fun.
Because I noticed for myself is that I was the stealth class for a long time with the hatchet. The only thing that can bring a big heavy down very quickly. What's your favorite class?
My favorite class, actually, so I sort of cheated with the classes we pre-made for you. The Defender is sort of my go-to class. So I like the Glider, I like the big body type, and I love the Shredder Bazooka combo. And then the only thing that I usually do a little different, that was set up with the Boomerang. I usually carry the Hatchet. Because the Hatchet, the one-shot kill, like, it's, you know, a lot of times you miss and then you end up getting killed, but it's like those times you sink that hatchet into somebody, it's just like so satisfying for me. So that's my favorite loadout. That sounds like, I know it's like please cut that appropriately so it doesn't sound like I'm a maniac.
Maybe part of the game. So
yeah. I was like, not in real life.
Because the game actually is really it's crazy. How did you come up with this concept? Because not really the shooter thingy, the team thingy, but why Batman, Joker, and just the crazy wacko masks?
Yeah, you know, I mean, it was started with you know, Craig Hubbard, who's the lead designer. You know, he made Shogo, Null, F.E.A.R. And you know, it was hallway conversations at Monolith. To be honest, it was people talking about this idea that he had, and people, you know, kind of contributing, and it just sort of naturally grew. And people were talking about it. Everyone's like, "This is an amazing idea. This would be so much fun." This like, because it's like, you know, everybody loves Batman at the office. Like, Batman is amazing. Of course, you know, it's like it's a cool comic. You know, all the movies are awesome, and it was like, you know, making a first-person shooter that it was like getting that together where it's like, oh, if we use these crazy people that are trying to be Batman and Joker, it's like we have all these possibilities now we can play with, right? Like Batman can't shoot somebody, like it doesn't happen. So it's like, but if you have a crazy person pretending to be Batman, he can do whatever he wants, and it's like he can dress up with like a cardboard mask and like put on a tarp for a cape. You know, it's like there's a lot of fun ways we can approach it. So you know, it just kind of grew from that.
Yeah. When is the game coming out?
The game's coming out in January 2012.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you, Mark, very much for this conversation.
Awesome.
We'll see you next time. Have fun.
Take care.
Here we are. Let's get that blindfold off you. Welcome to Bats HQ in this shit. As you know, we are dedicated to honoring Batman's nobility through our words and deeds. Just as Batman can afford fancier and more expensive gear and gadgets than us, so too can he afford a more honorable approach to crime fighting. His is the righteous path of blunt trauma and painful but non-lethal contusions. Ours is a more efficacious path of cordite and homebrew explosives. But enough exposition.